G'day, g'day. Welcome back for another episode. Hitting the same spot as last time, but the weather is much nicer. And we thought we'd do a dawn session. So I think it's about 20 past 7. Aimed to be here for sunrise, but even though I know these tracks very well, I took a wrong turn and about half an hour later, we're here. Let's get into it. Still just running the old faithful bit of herring that we've got in the last couple of bits now, so won't be long before that's all gone. Absolutely rock hard this morning. Kept it in a freezer bag this time. Same big chunks, just on a snell. Once again, the Mafia's drone rig. Oh, these chunks are huge. Barely even get them on. Oh, and they're so bloody hard still. Oh. Got myself, but nice big chunk there, ready for a big snapper to come through. The weather today is like cracking compared to the other day. The other day it was the fucking worst storm I've seen out here in a long time. I think after I've shot this one, I'm gonna have to have a crack at a few different spots, because I'm sure you don't want to watch me just at the same spot every time. But now I've said that, this is where I'll hook up big, and I won't want to leave the spot. So we'll play it by ear. Oh, my fingers are freezing with these baits. They are fresh. Alright, bait one done. Alright, so I was wrong about the weather. I ended up just having to jump in the car for a minute while it rained for just a couple of minutes, just a light shower. So hopefully that's all we've got in store. And also, there's a really nice rainbow over there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's beautiful. The last time I flew my drone, I couldn't get this prop undone, so that's still just stuck on there. I have to give that a good crack at getting off over the next week before it bloody locks itself in there for the rest of its life. We've just come off the storm as well, so I'm really hoping that there's some pinkies around. They love that bit of a storm front. So hopefully that's loosened up some of the stuff off the reef and has got those pinkies in feeding. Many years ago I used to make a conscious effort to go out in absolute belting rain, the most hectic storms you've ever seen, just to get the chance to catch a pinky. And I don't think it actually even worked once, to be honest. I just got soaked and wasted a lot of time out there. But it was good fun. Alrighty, first drop of the day. Can we get it done in one? Alright, that was a fail. Apparently I did not hook that up correctly. Try that again. Alrighty, let's give that another crack. Same as always, gonna head out about 3:50. Oh, there's a lot of weed out there. This could be shit. Could be very shit. Alrighty, let's drop that bait. Could be some early interest there. Couple little pickers, nothing major. I'm bending that rod in half, nice and early. On my way out here, I realised that I might be in a little bit of trouble. I was so focused on the great weather conditions for fishing that I didn't realise that it is my missus' birthday today. Even though we went for a dinner last night, it took me a minute to realise. So it's going to have to be a nice quick session this morning, get back to her and apologise. But we're taking her out today, or tonight, going out to Katy Perry. So hopefully that makes up for it. So if I can bring home a fish, at least that'll show her that it was worth the effort. I was having a think and realised that some of you might have actually already seen me before. If you watched Max Out's channel, the Monster Mulloway, that was me. That was my fish, and I wish I filmed that myself. That would have been epic for the channel, but you know, Mark gets that one. Mark can have it. He did a great job of filming that, so it was nice to get that captured. The weed doesn't seem to be affecting it too much just yet. Hopefully it comes in all right. It's that first video I made. It was taking like 20 minutes just to bring it in with all the weed that was on it, 350. That's not really what I want to be doing this morning. I don't know if it's drifting right or if that's my imagination, but if it is, I think it might have a little bit of weed on it. It's not ripping it out of the bloody rod holder, so fingers crossed that is not the case. A mate and I are going to head out a bit later in the week, hopefully for a camp out here. So if we don't catch anything today, this could turn into a part 2 pretty quick. And we'll probably try and film some other stuff like a bit of camping and cooking, that sort of thing as well on that video. So see how it goes. I'd love to pull in a big fish today, but if not, this will be a part 2 thing. There was a lot of weed out there, man. I'm scared to bring this thing in. Oh, the rod's doing that thing where it flicks back as the weed drops off of it or slides down it. That's not looking good. I mentioned earlier that the conditions are good. One of the apps that I look at is Fishing and Hunting. Gives you a rough idea of what's going to be a good bite time throughout the day. You can check your tides and forecasts and stuff. Another thing I check is willy weather. That'll give me an idea of how rough the wind's going to be. Probably a better idea of swells than Fishing and Hunting, so I'll check that as well. Yeah, so I was saying today's going to be pretty decent. We're just about to start the bite time. It was a bit of a late one today, between 8 and 10. Yeah, and then just coming out here, overcast day, I believe, is always good for fishing. Oh, could be onto some weed here. Some nice chunks of weed. Oh, is that a bite? Or is that some weed coming off? I'm not sure what that is. No, it's got to be weed. Or maybe it's not. We're on to another ray or a shark. Love our rays and sharks. Why can't it ever just be a monster fish? Give me a monster snapper, don't give me a shark or a ray. Oh, this is bloody hard work. Coming in from fucking 350 meters. Looks like a big ray down there. Again, I need to grab my pliers so I can get this thing off. Let's go have a look-see, eh? Oh. Bring it in with this wave here. Oh, it's only a baby. Only a baby ray. Oh, no. No. I was lazy and snapped it off and lost my whole rig. Oh, bummer. Oh well. On to the next one. Wasn't even that big of a ray. I really need to get a gaff or something. Even though I don't really want a gaff, something I'm sending back. But I also don't like losing rigs, and now that ray's got that stuck in its mouth. Shit, it was a little bit cold before. After all that work, I'm sweating. Oh. Let's get this thing rigged back up, send it back out. I've probably got time for 1 or 2 more drops. Hopefully they're the lucky ones. Here's the rigs that I'm running. It's the Mafiox 90-pound drone rig. Just the Wilson breakaways, they're the cheapest ones. I don't think it makes too much difference on which one you get. You lose them all in the end anyway. Also, if you're out here having a crack, take your bloody rubbish with you. Come out and there's always so much shit left behind. It's not always, it's not usually just fishermen, but just people coming to the Wilbinga area in general. They camp and leave all their shit here at the end of it, broken bloody tents and beer bottles and just everything else. And it looks bloody shit house when I come out here. And that's not what I want to see. Turns out we haven't got too much bait left, so this will be our last drop. 1 big tail and 1 small herring. Just going to put that thing on hold. See what we can bring in. That sun went away and all of a sudden I am freezing again. So jumper straight back on. Oh, so hopefully this brings in the big one. So some very big chunks. Probably bigger than I want to put on there, but there wasn't enough for 2, so why not send it all out? Back in the car because it's raining again. Hopefully it won't be too long before we can get that second bait out. After that last video where the battery died, I ordered a second battery, so that'll be on its way, hopefully here next week. And that'll hopefully solve any issues or any chance of that happening again. And I'm considering getting a second camera as well, just to make sure. Alrighty, drop 2. That was not good. Suddenly only had 5% battery. So we dropped that at only 120 odd meters. That was really not good. Oh well, let's see what's in close. Sun's come out, so that's nice. Oh. Is that wave action or is that a bite? Oh, we're in close, so maybe a mulloway will come through. Tight that is. We're getting some little nibbles, so hopefully that's a sign that there's some nice fish around. They're only tiny at this stage, but hopefully that'll draw like a big mulloway in. Or even a tailor at this point would be nice. Yeah, we're 120 meters out. Not where we wanted to be, but the drone was showing only 5% battery. Which, I don't know why I did that. It was 40% when it took off. So, but it has done quite a few drops. I haven't charged it in a while. I think I've got about 8 drops out of it. But we've got that second battery. We'll charge the other one up as well for the next trip. With my luck at the moment, I'll send those big baits out and pull in a little hezzer. Handy fish is better than no fish though. Bloody thing's reefed me. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. There might be something small on the hooks right now, but I want to leave it out there because there's 2 sets of hooks out there. Surely I haven't got something small on both of them. Hopefully one of them's still free and something big comes along, or something comes along and eats the fish that's on there. Oh, are we on there? Someone just had a nice go at it. Oh, I'm trying to get you guys some power. Well, I reckon we've got a fish on here. Nothing huge, but I reckon we've got a fish on. Oh, that or some weed, but pretty sure we got a fish on. Oh, a big fish. Shit, son. I was not ready for that. Good news is I'm not bringing it in from so far. What have we got here? Something decent. Oh, what have we got? What have we got? Oh, it's just another ray. Oh, God. Can't win, can we? Maybe it's the one that's got me hooks. Oh, let's go down here with this ray. Why? What's with all these rays? That's so short. Oh, and off she goes. See ya, mate. You're an idiot. I'll flip you back over then. Alrighty, we are done and dusted. 2 rays, no fish. But we had some fun and we got out there. Thanks again for watching, guys. Catch you on the flip side.